AITA for writing. I have no siblings when I have a stepsister. Background: my parents divorced when I, 16F, was like 4. My mom started dating Jeff when I was 6 and she married him when I was 7. Jeff has a daughter Mia, 15F. Jeff has sole custody of Mia, so she always lived with mom and Jeff. I split time between my mom and my dad, but when I was 10 my dad died and so I ended up moving in full time. From the time we met Mia saw us as sisters. She always wanted a sister so I guess it was easy for her. But I never felt that way. I never felt like I was missing a sibling and never secretly craved one. So we were never on the same page. We're also very different. She's more outgoing and loves being active. I'm way more introverted and prefer indoor stuff. Mia will act like she doesn't care what we do as long as we can hang out, but then she complains about doing stuff I like. I don't ever want to or ask her to hang out. It's usually just when I'm told I have to. Mia can be naive and selfish. She thought because she wanted me all the time, I had to stop going to my dad. For 3 years, she kept insisting I wasn't allowed to go. She was rude to my dad the few times they met. After he died, she thought she could decide I was sharing her room instead of using mine. Then there's my stuffy. My dad bought it for me as a baby, and it always went with me everywhere I was spending the night. I brought it back and forth with me between both homes, and after Dad died it stayed with me at Mom's or went with me to my grandparents if I spent the night. Mia always wanted to share it. She would try to say she got to sleep with it. Jeff would ask me if she could borrow it and I said no, never. Then after my dad died, she got more annoying about it and my mom tried to set up a schedule for it. I lost my shit and Mom backtracked on that idea. Even today, she still tries to make it a shared possession. I don't let her see it and keep it on me at all times. Even at school it comes in my backpack. I know people will say that is a typical enough sibling relationship and I guess. But I don't love her or count her as my family and I never have. For school recently, we had to do this family history project. It could be about whoever we considered family and I mostly wrote about Dad and my paternal family. I did write that I had no siblings. Hardly mentioned my mom and never mentioned Jeff or Mia. The night I finished my mom and Jeff decided they wanted to look over both of our homework and Mia decided to read mine over my mom's shoulder. I was in the bath and I came downstairs to Mia crying and my mom and Jeff were both angry. Mia said I should have mentioned her and Mom and Jeff said I didn't think of Mia's feelings at all with my homework. Mia tried to avoid me for a few days and she expected me to say I missed her and I was sorry and when I didn't do that, she and my mom told me I should feel way worse and how I never should have wrote any of it. My mom said I declared myself an only child when I haven't been since I was 6. AITA?